I'm Athena from Courage Coaching. Thank you for joining me today. A lot of you may have experienced conflict situation with a narcissist, and what you will notice is that narcissists and sociopaths are very argumentative. Conversations aren't easy with a narcissist, and especially if the person the narcissist is talking with says something that the narcissist doesn't agree with or doesn't like, this is where you will see how argumentative they actually are. So generally, individuals with strong narcissistic or sociopathic tendencies are unable to have normal discussions in a healthy and mature manner. Narcissistic individuals generally tend to dominate conversations. They always want to win, they always want to be right, and they generally have a tendency to point out flaws in a discussion with others. When you engage with a narcissistic individual, it is completely pointless trying to argue back. The more you notice their argumentative nature, the less you should engage. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 ways that narcissists tend to argue. And these ways of arguing are usually when the narcissist is challenged, when the narcissist has a different point of view thrown at them. If you are somebody who disagrees with the narcissist or says no, this is when you will notice how argumentative they get. So the first thing that a narcissist does when they are being argumentative is that they really do not try and understand the other person's perspective. And it's almost like they are purposely trying to misunderstand what the person is saying to them. And they don't try and put themselves in the other person's shoes at all. They will just flat out disagree. And they will criticize the other person for having that opinion if it differs to the narcissists. They tend to be very dishonest, very deceptive, and they are overly critical. Yet, they are very quick to accuse the other person of the same things. So this then leads us to a narcissist being projecting as an individual. So they project their own flaws onto the other person. Number 2, the second way that they argue is by being very provocative and intimidating. They tend to be provocative in their language. They are very quick to anger or to snap, especially if somebody says something that they don't agree with or that doesn't benefit them in some way. They will be very quick to accuse the other person of wrongdoing. They will be very quick to accuse the other person of being harmful, and they will blame them for things that they are actually doing, which again brings us back to projection. The third thing they do is that they deny a lot of things and they constantly try to change the narrative. Now, they will use gaslighting as a way of changing the narrative, and they will say things to make the other person doubt their own sanity and their own experience. And they will reframe their own toxic behavior to better suit their agenda. So even if they're acting in a toxic way, they will find a way to show the other person that actually it's not them that has the problem, but it's the other person that is causing the problems. It's the other person that doesn't remember things right. So they will change the narrative. They will try and make it out to be the other person's fault. And they will take all the attention off themselves when it comes to being at fault or being wrong. Number 4 is something known as word salad. Now, narcissists on the higher end of the spectrum are quite known for talking in a way that doesn't make sense. So they talk utter nonsense and they will ramble on to try and appear confident to try and appear superior, they will say anything that comes to mind if they feel threatened by the other person. So word salad is something that is used when we talk about narcissists having a conversation with somebody else. And number 5 is that a narcissist is not interested in conflict resolution. They have no interest in making things better. They have no interest in solving a problem or solving an argument or being the one that may, stand down and apologize. They don't tend to apologize, and they will use other people to further attack you. So they will find other flying monkeys, which is the term used. They will find other people that will be on their side that can then further attack you and say things similar to what the narcissist is saying to you. So they try and get more and more people to be on their side. They try to find ways to make you look bad. They try and find an army of people to also agree with them because they're never wrong. They never want to be in the wrong. So if you find yourself in a conversation with a narcissist, these are the 5 telltale signs. These are the 5 things that you will notice in the way that they argue. You will feel very, very confused when you leave this sort of discussion. You will feel like somebody has attacked you because they are very aggressive in the way that they communicate. They are very direct and they are very critical. So don't try and win an argument with a narcissist. Don't even allow yourself to try and get them to see it from your point of view, because they will not. They have a different way of looking at things. They have a very warped view of the world, and they will deny things in order to feel good and in order to feel confident and in order to be the one that is constantly in control. So have you had an experience with an argumentative narcissist? Have you had very, very intense arguments with a narcissist? Please share your experience in the comments below. And if you have any questions, or if there is a video you would like me to do a topic on, then please feel free to email me at courageisallyouneed@gmail.com. So that was today's topic. Thank you very much for tuning in and for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.